What's cracking? I agree with a lot of your points. The whole position about the unmoved mover. I mean, to a certain degree, it can make sense, but to a certain degree, it may not make sense. I mean, if you think of ourselves like in the sense of the Big Bang, which was a idea theory that came up by the Catholic Church or a Catholic priest, so on and so forth. So the Big Bang does kind of have a connection with this theory of God, but you can believe what you want. But the whole understanding of the Big Bang, at least some ways I think of it, is just kind of like existence in itself just existed, and in order to be in existence, it has to come to a point of non-existence. So it's kind of like we're on the loop right now, or we're going down, we're a little curve, and we're just waiting to go to the other side of the curve to have the big crunch. And everything that goes on within this universe is all just a part of this existence. How can I put this? Everything that happens is happening because of the fact that we're in this existence. And in order for us to reach the end point of this existence, all this stuff has to happen. We have to have these different relationships, so on and so forth. We have to, like that saying, everything happens for a reason. That's the best conclusion I can come up with the unmoved mover. But even then, it wasn't an unmoved mover. It was existence existing. And if that's the case, if it's existence existing, then unless existence is dependent on existence existing in itself, existence will have to end at a point in time, or our understanding of existence will have to end. But then again, we really don't know. If you look at some of like the pictures we have of the stars in comparison to our sun, there's some huge fucking stars out there. No, no, that was probably a little off topic. I usually ramble on my shit. And I deleted my other account by accident. Well, kind of by accident. I was guy trying to stick at YouTube. Now I'm back because, I'm fucking bored. Fuck, I like talking about shit like this. But, I don't know. At times it's a little creepy. Not creepy. It's just some of the concepts to which you think about. If you think about them way too much, you're just going to get to the point like, oh, shit. What the fuck is going on? But when it comes down to it, I think that and his other argument, the one you said was retarded and you changed it up version 2, it kind of made sense, but then there was a point that was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like the positive possibilities, not you, but him, his argument. But I think I kind of did understand it. It was more about him talking about like a blueprint, like I could be, the Diesest dude ever, like Ben Diesel big, so on and so forth. But I'm just, not so much, my wrist, you can see my bones in my wrist, so on and so forth. So I'm not like, D's or anything, but I could be that. Or I could just be the complete, opposite, which is completely skinny, like Ethiopian skinny. Sorry, Ethiopians. I hope you guys get food in the rain. Anyways, like, I could be, like I said, I could be like real strong, real skinny. And it's not exactly the fact that there is something that could be both that real sexy and that real skinny, or that real just beef and that real, skinny. I think it's the fact that he's talking about the blueprint, the possibility of either two options. Because of the fact there is a possibility, then this overall blueprint, which you pretty much said, is pretty much over everything. And because of the fact that this blueprint is possible, that the decision to have, one of the two, that we can make a decision, that there is a blueprint for our own selves that, we have a choice for, is God to a certain degree. It's not, I mean, yes, it's a blueprint, I guess. But, you can't pray, I can't pray to be shorter, or I can't pray to be a girl, but, I could, cut my legs off or something, or have a sex change. So there is infinite possibilities for, which blueprint we can go to. But the truth is, like, you can pray for all these different blueprints. It's not going to happen, but you can make it happen through means that humanity has came up with, which is, not a complete different understanding. If you go to that point, you may just say, well, God did that because, God allowed sex change to be possible because of the fact that some guys just want to be a female. So I'm just saying that the blueprint argument has a lot of black, but if you take it to the higher degree, like well, this is possible, and this is possible. Yeah, it is possible because of humanity. But then again, just the truth be told, like, our society would not be in the position it is without a belief in God. But our humanity what was I gonna say? I completely lost my thought. I was gonna say humanity is literally warped, not warped, but changed our whole society. So our whole perception on how we view things is through the humanity to which we're involved with. Yeah, and shout out to the Amazing Atheist. What's up, dude? Keep real. And you did help me with my fucking other YouTube account. I gotta say thank you for that. Not sure if you just got a whole bunch of atheists to try to hate on it, but you did help me out on my YouTube account. I don't expect you to do it again. But just want to let you know they got recognized, so deuces. And yeah, you're right. That nigga he was just I really don't know what to say. But the blueprint, like God being the blueprint, makes a little bit of sense, but I don't know. I guess you could call that a consciousness to a certain degree. Like there is a blueprint for me to a certain degree. Like I had a blueprint which was the genetic genes, and the blueprint was previous to me being born. So to a certain degree, that blueprint is infinite or greater than I. I do believe in God, but his argument was a little weak. But then again, like I said, if it was a blueprint, I kind of understand, but still, it's pretty weak. He would need to do a lot more work, and he would need to bring humanity involved within this argument. I think it's harder to you can't have a belief in God or understanding of God without the understanding of humanity first. If you want to believe in God, that's fine, but you have to have understanding of humanity and how it works, because without that, you're just like I don't know. It's like an ant believing in asteroids pretty much. There's no like the ant can't come to the conclusion of there being an asteroid without the ant first understanding that it's on a rock or it's on the earth, so on and so forth. For us to try to comprehend, and I'm not saying we're ants, but like if an ant could understood that there's ground, there's other ants, there's other animals, and there's stuff above this, then the ant could have possibly, of course not literally, but the ant could have the possibility of coming to an understanding of asteroids. But without the ant understanding the ant's own position, then the ant can't understand asteroids. Just like we can't understand God, that we can't understand or don't come to the conclusion that we are people in humanity. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I feel like it makes some deeper points with it, but I'm just gonna say fuck it. All right, peace.